How you doing? Welcome. I'm Dr. Paul Dyer. Welcome to Mental Health Mondays. I want to go over a couple of things that we want to talk about. We always talk about Mental Health Mondays. You know, you can always catch me on Mental Health Mondays. And if you have any questions or comments, you can just hit that button, share it, and like it. And also, you can email me at drpaulwdyer@gmail.com. Let's go over a couple of things. We also know there's a variant coming, right? There's a new variant. But what's triggering this is these holiday seasons. What I want to specifically talk about is the word fear. Yes, this word right here, fear. It's creating a lot of things that you may not really constitute or didn't know or try to disillusion yourself out of this word fear. This word fear creates a disconnection with logic. Fear also creates you arguing with your spouse or your roommate or friend or anyone. If you're arguing, more often if you're arguing, it is because of fear. If you are raising your voice and still arguing, if you are screaming to be heard because you may feel that you're not being understood or heard, you're screaming because of fear. So let's go with something else. If you're feeling anxious about an outcome because you're unsure of what could happen, right? I might not get the job. I might get arrested. I might lose my children. I might lose my spouse. I might lose something that I never thought I could lose. That also happens because of fear. So, understanding that fear has dictated a lot of your verbal outcomes and your expressions. Not recognizing that has created difficulties in relationships. So in Mental Health Mondays, what I want you to do is say, am I ever feeling anxious about something? Is there a difference between nervous and anxiousness? Yes, there is. There is a significant amount of difference. Have I raised my voice, screamed, or had an outburst of some sort? That's generated by fear. If you have intentionally hurt someone by the words you say, that is also fear. If you intentionally use words that you know will hurt another, is also done by fear. Mental Health Mondays is supposed to help you to notice some things, realize some things, and maybe stop some things. But I'll tell you this ultimately. Fear is not easy to get out of. It's not because some men, some people feel like they're not afraid of anything and they have no fear. And saying those words is also because of fear. If you're able to say those words, it's because of fear. Remember, it's not so much the things you are doing, it could be something you're not acknowledging. And here's the other thing I want to tell you, and it's on both sides. It is get help, right? Get Get help. You need help. You cannot do this alone. You cannot do this alone. You need counseling. You need therapy. There are places that will help you. If you're unable to find the places that would help you, I would like to hear from you, because either you haven't looked, you haven't checked, or you're not really concerned about it. Because certain things, if your words are intentionally hurtful and you use the words, you're intentionally hurtful, that is fear, right? If you are going to scream, yell, anger, that is also an outburst. That's fear. If you're becoming uneasy, nervous, and anxious, that's also fear. Try to remove fear from your life, right? First, get help, right? Ask for it. And also, let's recognize fear. Let's face our fears. Let's express ourselves and let people know that's around us that you are afraid. And this is why you're doing it. It does not excuse it. It does not excuse it. This is not an excuse for you to just scream and yell at people or to use words that hurt people intentionally. This is for you to get help. Get help. If you love anything, if you love yourself, if you love your children, if you love your friends, you love family, if you love even yourself, you will get help. Because none of this works until you admit and commit to changing your thinking and aptitude. This doesn't work. You have to commit and admit. First, you got to admit it, then you got to commit. Because how you're doing it right now is not working. It won't work, and you're going to actually find yourself alone and in a worse position than you think you're in, because fear is going to keep you where it wants you and where it uses you. I don't want to get into any other thing what fear can get you to do, because some people have already lived it. Some people have already been in it. Some people have been in and out of it, because fear can get you to do some crazy things. It will get you to do crazy things. So, for this Mental Health Monday, I want you to first acquire, recognize, admit, and then commit. One, to get help, and to recognize fear. Because these are your signs, right? If you have any questions, always contact me. This is the Helpful Mental Health Mondays. We'll see you again next month. Thank you.